Kelnacca, my boy. What a waste of a Jedi freaking Wookiee. Episode 4 started off promising. Seeing Kelnacca dripped out, no robes, but just a hoodie on, looking fresh. So I love how that started, but ending like this. Come on, we didn't get to see him fighting current day. That that just that just grinds my gears. Like, come on. And I don't want to hear, oh, it was the budget or whatever reason they might have. Well, actually, you know what? I think they said that originally there was a fight scene, but they didn't do it because like something about the flow of the story or something like that. What? Come on. Come on. Now, I know we're gonna get more of Kelnacca. We're gonna talk about all the footage from trailers that we haven't seen yet. So there is a decent amount left, but not really. I think it'll all be covered in one episode. I think episode 7 is gonna be the next flashback episode where we're gonna see the rest of the point of view of what happened at Brendock and the fire. And all the stuff with Konaka is there. So that's literally all we're gonna get is whatever happened there. But there's a few scenes in the trailers and they look very interesting. So let's kind of go through those right now. The first one we're gonna look at is this speeder action. I didn't realize that it was Kelnacca, but shout out to Caden at Cantina Talk. He did a video breaking it down, and it is Kelnacca on the speeder bike. So this scene, it's really quick, it's really brief. You see Torben first, and that's all I really noticed. But then the next frames, it shows more speeder bikes coming, and you see Kelnacca on there. So more than likely, that's going to be when the fire's already going on, and maybe they see it, and they're just hopping on their speeders to get over there to see what's going on. So we'll get a little bit more Kelnacca there, which that's not like a whole lot. That's what it looks like. Or maybe it's after everything happens there, and they're fleeing and they're going the other way and they're leaving after the fire. So this next one, you see Kanako flip his head and it looks like his eyes are all blacked out. So I'm pretty sure one of the witches puts a spell on him, takes control of him, and he just goes nuts. Because we see him flying in the air trying to attack Torben. And this looks super dope in the trailer. My fear now is that literally all the parts of Kalnaka that we were waiting for, we already have saw it in the trailer. Like, is there going to be a lot more stuff during this fight, or is there going to be a majority of the clips that we've seen in all these trailers and all these TV spots, which they've done that already? That whole May and Trinity fight, basically the whole thing was in trailers and at the end of Phantom Menace, if you saw it in theaters. The Soul fight with May, basically all in trailers and TV spots. So like those fights in those moments, watching it live, like when it dropped, weren't as special to me because I already saw them and I knew what was gonna happen. And if for that episode with Kalnaka with the flashbacks, if it's just the little bit that we're looking at right now, it's gonna be a huge letdown because he was one of the biggest things I was excited for this. We have that shot, him flying in the air. Then we have this where Torben clearly is being held up. His face is all scratched up. That looks like a Wookiee hand. I'm pretty sure it's Kalnaka. And I believe in Wookiee culture, it's like a huge no-no to use like your claws as a weapon. Like it's a really big thing that if they do that, then they kind of gotta like exile themselves because it's not allowed. Like your claws are only for like climbing trees and things like that. So if that's the case, that could be part of the reason why he wanted to do the exile, not only for losing control if he was taken over by the witch, but for using his claws on Torben's face when he shouldn't be using that to hurt another individual, let alone another Jedi. Then we have this shot here where he's slashing at Soul and Soul just jumps up, which is dope. And then we have the shot where he's using the Force, pushing back maybe Torben, maybe Soul, maybe both of them together. So I'm pretty sure that's most of the footage that we have that's missing. Now, I hope there's more. I hope they speak to all the drawings in his home on Kofor, like all like that witch symbols and inscriptions that were everywhere on the wall. Because I'm wondering, did he go nuts afterwards? Like what is it? I just hope we get a good amount of Kelnacca, and we get to learn more and see more after the fire, and then even 16 years later, him settling on Kofor and all that stuff. I think we've seen a majority of stuff in the trailer, except for the stuff that I just showed you guys here. But I just want more of this Wookiee, man, and I just hope they aren't cheap and stingy on this, and we get more of him. Cause come on, man. Like, that's so cool. A Jedi Wookiee, like Gunji in Clone Wars and Bad Batch, freaking love him. Like, come on. Give me more Wookiees with lightsabers. Like, I'll take it all day. You guys let me know what you guys think of Kelnacco so far, and if you guys are disappointed with what we got, and if you guys want more, and check out this video next.